I don't think it comes much better than that. That's the White Stripes. Seven Nation Army is the name of that track. Is it actually available to buy on vinyl, or did we just get someone terribly important?
I think it is available to buy on vinyl, but it's from their forthcoming album, which is called Elephant.
Do you not miss the good old days of buying vinyl, Sanjeev?
No, I don't.
Well, Sanjeev Bhaskar is here with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Lovely to be here, sorry, it's this stray H you've got in the middle of the name. Really throws me.
I'm really sorry. I don't because I see the name with BH, and because the H is there, and I switch it to be after the S, and it's Bhaskar.
Well, you've got an H after a T, and I switched that after the J.
Jonathan.
Yes, exactly.
Jonathan. It's lovely to see you again. Thank you very much.
Well, I'll tell you something. I can't listen. I can't hear anything through these cans. I don't know what I'm wearing.
They're I don't know what they're.
Fashion accessory.
They were left there. This is the old BBC, of course. They were left there when they cracked the Enigma code.
That explains it.
They're historical earpieces.
A little bit of wax on them.
Sanjeev is, of course, famous for a number of reasons. He's popular for a number of reasons, but currently he holds a place in the nation's heart because of the Kumars, I think.
Indeed.
Which is just a hugely popular show.
One which you were a guest.
Yeah,
which is on Monday night.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Is it Monday night?
Oh, yes, it is.
So they've edited all the kind of cuss words out.
I don't remember what cuss words.
I swore on the show, and I felt terrible because I'm so used to swearing when I think it's all over.
Yeah.
Which is a rowdy and it's a laddish kind of show, and we get excited with each other, and we like to hurl abuse at one another. And then suddenly I'm sitting there, and it's with Sanjeev, and it's more of a family show, I guess.
Well, there's a family there, isn't there?
Well, there's a family right there, but they're, not a real family. But
well, they each have their own families.
I know, and then I said some rude words, and then I looked at them and said, "You're right." And there was a sweet little Bangladeshi boy.
Yeah.
Where?
8 or 9, and the parents actually covering his ears. And I felt hollow.
Oh dear.
Well, no, he did explain the meaning of the words to his parents.
They're good. Well, that's as long as they all know.
Yeah.
So tell us about Spirit in the Sky, because this is the single which is tying in with Comic Relief this year.
Yeah. It's Gareth Gates and Kamars, and it was great fun doing the video. But do you know there was that week that night where all the snow came down?
Yes.
Suddenly and stuff. We were filming the video the very next day.
Wow.
And it took 16 hours.
God, I can imagine. Just getting there would have taken a few hours.
It was quite hard
and
work.
You're working with young Gareth Gates on this, of course.
Yes, yeah.
He strikes me as being a decent chap.
Yeah, he's a decent chap. Yeah, he's quite a nice guy.
How old is he?
He's about 14, isn't he? No, he's about 30...
He looks about 14.
No, he's 19.
He's 19 years old.
Yeah.
Imagine being 19 again.
Give me a second. Oh, well, I didn't expect that. I should have expected that. Actually.
That would have been nice, wouldn't it?
That would have been nice, yeah.
19 years old, and he's got the hair going from him in the eyes. He's held back by the crippling stutter, I believe.
It's kind of, it's not a consistent and constant stutter.
Right.
It's one of those stutters that kind of kicks in with nerves.
If he's under pressure.
A lot of people.
If he's under pressure.
Yeah, I mean, if someone's saying, don't stutter.
So we shouldn't try and get him to go on Mastermind, then?
You could do.
Can you imagine that? Or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah, I don't think you should get him to go on that, absolutely.
That would be too mean.
You cruel person. Listen, can you explain something to me?
Please do.
No, actually, I don't think you can.
Well, I could.
You answered my question with another question.
Give me a chance.
I did. You blew it.
What's the next question? That was like a schoolboy. That's like it's like saying, how do you spell that? And then someone says, well, you spell it this way. No, THAT. It's like one of those jokes, Sanj. Come on now.
No, listen, I was going
to... No, never mind
morning, that. Right, I've moved on to the next question
now.
Which is this morning, when I was listening to you, but just before I left the house. Oh, blimey, what's that? Oh. That's your phone. You know, I've been on this show twice. And both times your phone has rung.
We always get complaints when you're on. it's the head of Radio 2 calling. I've told you once, I've told you a dozen times, I don't like him, I don't like his comedy.
It's the control ring up. They have their own network now.
Your show, though...
Listen, I wasn't on a couple of months ago.
You were on recently,
Listen, no, I was on last Easter.
No, was it that long ago?
Because when your phone rang, it was somebody organising the Easter egg hunt or whatever it was.
Yeah.
For your kids.
Do you remember? I do get phone calls other times of the year, though. I was trying to point that out. It's not just a kind of Easter thing. Hey, do you want to see the cutest picture in the world?
Go on, then.
I'll get it out in a minute. I don't know where we put it. Where's it gone?
Was it that picture of Donna Eyre that you were looking
at? No, not that. Look at that, Sanjeev. Look at that. Even your heart must be moved by that. It's a dormouse.
What the heck is it?
It's a dormouse asleep on a daffodil.
It's Cyril.
Who put it on there?
I don't know. He got on there.
That's awful.
To some people, that might be considered a delicacy.
That's not a real ice cream. I don't care how they sell it.
I asked for a flake. You couldn't eat a little mouse like that, could you? Well, I suppose if you're hungry.
Depends on how hungry you are.
Yeah, if it was deep
Listen,
frying.
and also, wait a minute. The question was, right,
yes.
when I was listening to the radio at home this morning, right, on my radio, it was coming out slower than it was through my TV, through the cable.
Right.
Either of you?
No idea at all.
I've got no interest.
Not in your own time, in my time.
You know what you should do is call a repairman. You got technical problems.
I thought maybe one of them hasn't got the swear button on it.
Here's the deal. At home, I have, as you know, more than one room.
Yes.
And more than one television.
You do.
Okay. And the children were watching the TV in one room, the kitchen area. And I said, no, let's go and watch it in the front room. We'll all sit on the couch. So I put the TV on in there, and it was The Simpsons I was watching. And it was coming via Sky, and there was a time difference. There was a lapse of about 30 seconds between the two boxes.
It's quite big, yeah. I mean, it's quite a major one.
I don't know what's happening, but I think we need to be done.
Yeah, I think so.
If we have any listeners left, we have another song now.
We've got some TV repairmen listening. Obviously, we've been ringing up there.
There's a lot of people who work for various technical firms. Very keen now. Very interested.
I fell over in the bath this morning. I have injured myself.
What happened?
I just slipped. I was in the shower and I slipped.
And where did you hurt yourself?
Just behind the shoulder.
You see, this show just gets better and better. Stick with us. Coming up later on, more of Sanjeev's health tips. The Punjabi Prince of Pop. Oh, that was very brave. Oh, we're talking over the end there. What, you didn't warn us? You could have warned us.
Well, I'm not wearing any cans.
You could have warned us that there was a bit at the end.
I'm not wearing any cans. How can I tell?
You don't need cans.
Of course you need cans.
Anyway,
that's... You need cans to hold a little baby.
You've come on, I can sense there's a belligerence here today. I think I let him down on the show, and he's bringing it out here, and he's like, So, Gareth Gates there with the Kumars at number 42 there. That's released next week. In time for Comic Relief.
On the 10th.
I'm amazed it isn't out already. What's the deal there? People are playing it, the videos are on TV, and you'd think they'd be out so people can buy it now.
I think you have to play hard to get.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I don't know.
So people save up, they're ready, it comes out, they buy it, they all buy it, and one day it goes straight to the top of the charts.
Hopefully.
This is for Red Nose Day, it says 2003, it says 03, it's like the third one there. And this is the big hairdo. Yeah. Are you involved in the evening as well?
I'll be there in the evening,
You'll be performing this?
I think we are, yeah.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll get to meet Gareth.
You will.
I'm going to bring along my autograph book for my daughter, although she's kind of moved on.
Already?
Yeah, kids, they move on first. She's more into kind of gothy stuff now. Good Charlotte. Avril Lavigne.
Listen, by next week,
Next week,
dance band.
Next week it'll be Black Sabbath. Do you have pop ambitions though? Because you play the guitar.
I played the guitar a little bit. Not really. I kind of when I did Top of the Pops, I did think, what am I doing here? It was just ridiculous. Kind of like, I mean, as a family unit and as a group, we raised Gareth's normal 19-year-old pop persona. So I think we averaged about 43, which was quite good. It was like having the Stones on.
Because you got a couple of the old ones. Yeah, but there must be actually, it's like, when Rod Stewart gets to do those sort of things, he must feel ridiculous, one hopes.
Do you know, one hopes.
He probably
as far as the hope
He
gets.
probably hasn't got a well-developed sense of self yet, I think. That'll be, I would have thought, a big hit, though, and that'll raise quite a lot of money for charity, and a bit for you. Presumably you'll hold back a bit for yourself.
Oh, I'd certainly hope so. I mean, we're Indian after all.
I keep thinking every year we do Comic Relief, can't they just give us a little something?
Why you turn up?
Surely we've fed everyone out there by now.
I must admit, I firstly assumed when they kind of said these songs for Comic Relief that they were just going to drop all these singles in Africa, and I thought that was just really horrible because they haven't got record players.
They haven't got record. You're showing your age there. Vinyl.
You were playing one.
Vinyl.
Vinyl could be a suit.
I've just invested in a CD player, said the young fellow in Burkina Faso. Did you go out to Africa? Have you done that for Comic Relief?
No, I was meant to go out last year, and then I think there was something wrong with the plane. I think that was an excuse. Because everyone else went.
The one plane that goes to Africa was broken.
Exactly. It was a big BOAC jet. They showed me a picture of it.
I went out once, but I managed to get the good deal. I said, look, I don't mind going, but can I go? Can I be near Europe? And they sent me to Tangiers, and that was fine. From where I was, I could actually see Spain. I think it's okay. I feel fine.
Listen, you fell in the bath once.
No, I didn't fall in the bath.
Oh.
Rather tragically, I was in a Hong Kong hotel room, preparing to interview Jackie Chan, taking a shower. As you do. Very small hotel room on a very low budget. And as I came out of the shower, I slipped and fell quite powerfully with great speed, missing the corner of a very pointy and thick marble sink by possibly a quarter of an inch.
Blimey.
Can you imagine what would have happened if I'd have banged my head and lay concussed on the floor alone in a Hong Kong hotel room?
Well, listen, it's just that presumably you didn't have any clothes on. I can't really go there.
Naked as the day I was born.
I can't go. That's just wrong.
Imagine me lying naked.
It's just...
in a hotel room.
No, don't rush it. It's almost as cute a picture as a mouse on a daffodil. Me on a toilet rug.
Wait a minute, I can suddenly imagine you hitting the sink. Fantastic, there's been a breakthrough.
I tell you, I was shaking afterwards.
Yeah, I know.
You do. You get. It's a really horrible
Well,
jolt
no,
to the
kind of
system.
like, yeah, no, I just lay there. I thought I'd dislocated my shoulder.
Matter of fact, this happened in 1991. I'm not fully over it yet.
I'm not surprised.
You know, still.
And you know, the two buxom girls and the Thai boy that were in there with me didn't do a thing to help me.
So you were lucky. See, in my room, there wasn't space. Literally, you could not open the door and be in bed at the same
Never
time.
trust a catalogue.
He's leaping around like Eddie Izzard. He's like the Punjabi Izzard. We're going to go to the news. When we come back, more with Sanjeev. We've also got coming up live music from the Malta Historical Society.
Yeah.
And what's her name?
Josie Lawrence
on the show. Well,
Yeah.
you know, it's Saturday. It's still early. 88 to 91 FM. This is Radio 2 from the BBC. Iggy Pop there.
He's your Foreign Affairs Minister, wasn't he?
If I can stick with my diet, I'm going to wind up looking like Iggy Pop in about a month.
I don't think
Which
so.
is a worrying thought. We're here with Sanjeev Bhaskar. That's the correct pronunciation.
It is Jonathan Ross.
Fantastic. Sanjeev is involved in Comic Relief. I'm going to give you the number to call in a minute if you'd like one of the fundraising kit packages. Before we do that, though, we were talking about listening to the radio on radio and then via your satellite feed. We couldn't work out.
Right.
3 grown men, all of whom... You went to university, didn't you, Sanjeev?
I did a bit, yeah.
I went to university. Andy?
Yes.
College, I believe.
Yeah, it was a university.
No, I wasn't being disparaging.
No, the way you looked at me like that.
I was just trying to bring you
University
in.
of Surrey, I got a degree
That's
from.
great. Well done you.
Yes.
What did you get?
2-1.
2-1. What was it in?
Sociology and social administration.
Fine, that's very nearly a subject.
I'm a Bachelor of Science.
A BSc.
Yeah.
That's you.
That's me.
Okay.
What are you?
I'm a BA.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what are you?
I'm a BA.
Well, there you go. There.
BSCs are lesser then.
Well, no, they're not lesser. Don't go putting
Are you
yourself
a
down on that.
Hons?
I'm an ons.
Yeah, I'm an ons.
We're ons. We're all ons here.
I think everyone gets ons, don't they?
No, they don't.
No.
I was going to swap mine for a 1-1
1 what?
A 1-1.
first.
You can't just swap it.
Well, you can if you're bigger.
You know, Mira's really, really bright. She got double first.
Mira, it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't make you sick
I
when you
know.
get double
It
first.
does.
Like David Baddiel.
Yeah, has
But
he
you
got
see,
double first?
Mira, David, look at the pattern there. They both got double first. Not as popular as we are.
That's true. That's true.
That's the truth, isn't it?
And they're both darkies.
Given a chance. Hey, so anyway, we've had an email from Toby Kent. Thank you, Toby. In answer to your question about the delay between the radio and the satellite radio feed, it's because of the compression of the data on the satellite feed, MPEG-2, like DVD, so it takes a few seconds to decode the data.
I knew it!
You knew it.
No,
See,
well, not that.
If we'd have been at school, we would have been the unpopular kids together.
Yeah,
wouldn't we?
exactly.
We would have been in the data compression class. We'd have been tinkering. That's my phone.
Regularly BB.
My phone's going.
See, this is honestly twice.
So unprofessional.
Every time the phone goes, I know I'm waving goodbye to a Sony.
That's
That's what it is. It's a level of unprofessionalism.
Turn it
that is
off.
not acceptable. I can't turn it off.
Why?
It's my lifeline.
3 hours you
It's my
can.
daughter's 6th birthday party.
Oh, I
today,
see.
okay?
You're
That's why
organising that.
I have a reason for leaving the phone on.
Uh-huh.
And they might need help cutting the edge off the Marmite sandwiches or something. I'm rushing straight home afterwards as it is.
a really odd ring. It's like a kind of hamster running around in a wheel or
It's a
something.
nice
What
ring.
do
Do you like it?
Well, it's like a hamster running around in a wheel.
Well, that's what I went for.
It's very good then.
What have you got on yours then?
No, I've just got your normal thing.
Well, there you go. Well, then don't go casting aspersions on my
I want to
ring.
get one like a ray gun or something.
What have you got on your ring, Andy?
Just a normal ring,
You
ring,
see,
ring.
you both are dullards.
Why?
Whereas I've got the ring like a hamster. And
God, this is so entertaining.
Did I ever tell you about my hamster story? Did I tell you about my hamster story?
You know, I don't know whether we dare go on for much longer. I'm thinking we might want to play a record and regroup.
That might be a good.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Well,
no, I
do you
think
want to
it's
know how much
How good
faith
is it?
do you have in the hamster story?
I think it's a funny story, but you know, data compression being what it is.
Yeah, my phone. We've covered my phone and data compression. We've kind of laid our best stuff out there
Yeah.
already. Let's have a track when we come back. Sanjeev's hamster story.
Can you set us up with 3 words about it?
Funeral hamster Indian.
Sounds good. Say no more. Get yourself a blank tape. You might want to keep this one. Prince in the 80s could do no wrong. Where is he now?
He's a squiggle, isn't he?
He's waiting to be interviewed by Martin Bashir. That's what he's sitting in a tree somewhere. You could do quite a convincing impersonation of Martin Bashir.
Now, and let me get this straight, Jonathan. Are you saying that I could do a distinct impression of Martin Bashir?
Yeah, I am.
Is that what
Have you made blanket?
Blanket.
Blanket. That's a great name for a kid.
Honestly,
It's a great name for a kid.
it's so random. There's my children. Blanket, shoe.
He was in the, yeah, he was in the room.
Rabbit boot.
What are you going to call it? Blanket. Window. So, hold it. We're preempting something.
Yeah, we've given the 3 clue words.
Sanjeev has a story he'd like to share with you About a hamster.
Years ago, it was an uncle of mine, and he'd been ill for a long, long time, and he died. And we went to the... and they did a lot of kind of experimental surgery and stuff like that.
Hold it, already this story. I don't like this story. This is not funny.
Hang on, give it a chance.
All right, sorry.
Let it breathe.
Maybe it's not weird. OK, I'm sorry.
So he kind of eventually died, and everyone sort of went around the funeral, and all the women folk were one room, and all the men folk were another. And it was all very silent and sombre, as you'd expect. And in the silence, some other old uncle said... You know, he was a great man, but in the end, he just became a guinea pig. He just became a hamster. And I said, pardon? He said, he just became a hamster. And somebody said, no, he became a guinea pig. I said, no, sorry, I'm sorry. The term you're looking for is he was used as a guinea pig. Somebody went, no, he became a hamster. And then someone said, no, I think he's right, it's guinea pig. And these two factions emerged, right? And it ended up with this argument with people prodding each other, and this guy going, when I came to this country, you didn't help me one little bit. Right, and suddenly this old guy in the corner said, but come on, calm down, everybody. He was a great man. And everyone went, yes, great man, great man. And in the silence, somebody then said, in the end, he just became a guinea pig.
You see a fantastic story.
Very
True.
good.
Even though you almost mangled it earlier.
I did. I tried to get myself out.
I said if he carried on, you see, I would have given up then. I'd have gone, I've killed it now, let's have a record. Congratulations.
Do you know, I was so close saying, sorry, we can cut that out. Can we go?
Yeah, you can't do that. Hey, you should put that in a movie. That would be a great scene in a film.
There you go. Do you think so?
It would be a great scene in a film. It's got everything. It's got the comedy, it's got the argument, it builds to an explosive finale, and then there's a little bit of comedy comes back.
Comedy and tragedy. It's got it all.
You need right there. We should talk about your films a minute. Before we do, this is the number I promised I would give out. For Comic Relief, for fundraising kit, which if you can get behind Comic Relief, obviously you should.
It's a fun day as well. You know, it's a fun kind of event.
You said that like you'd rehearsed that.
I know.
It's a fun day as well.
I'm a professional.
Lenny Henry spends 6 months of the year rehearsing that phrase. It's a fun day as well. You sounded weary when you said it, if you don't mind me saying. You sounded anything like you were having fun. It is fun. Well, put some energy into it. It is a fun day.
Yeah, you see, look.
I'm sounding desperate now. I'm sounding just angry.
You sound angry now.
All right, it's an angry day.
Give the number out.
Angry nose day.
You get a red nose when you're angry. It could be a drunk day. Drunk day?
Now you're talking.
Now there's a charity idea. Drunk Nose Day.
Yes. Red Nose Day, but with drinking. I think that's brilliant.
That would have been...
Actually, people can do that on the day, though.
They can get drunk?
Yeah, for Comic Relief.
Get drunk on comedy. 09065 500 500. How easy is that to remember?
09065.
We both can't remember it.
500.
All right, well, the end bit's easy. 500 500, you've got that. But remember the fun bit, 09065. 09065.
And what's this for a kit, is it?
500 500.
What do you get, a kit?
09065 500 500, you get the kit. Calls will cost you £1.50, but in return you get the kit.
All right, what's in that kit, do we know?
No idea.
A nose, I presume.
Yeah, I assume so. Stuff like that. No, you buy the nose. What are you talking about? You've got to buy the nose.
Well, what's in the kit, then?
Who are selling the noses this year?
Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's are doing the noses.
Yeah.
They're hairy noses this year, aren't
Yes, they are.
If you want to
like
look like an old bloke early on. I don't need one. I just don't trim for a month on there. Wogan's got enough coming out of his. It's like a rainforest. It's like a rainforest up there. Have you seen it lately? I don't think he knows.
It's not David Attenborough going up there.
David Attenborough. I'm sitting near the entrance.
Here I am, sitting
nose.
in the entrance of the left nostril.
And there is a lesser spotted kookaburra. Hoisting its petard.
He was good on Star Trek Next Generation, wasn't he?
David Attenborough.
Yeah.
He was the best.
Fantastic.
So we have Sanjeev with us. He's going to be on Comic Relief on the big night, and I forgot the date. Is it the 16th or is it the? It's the 14th. It's
Friday
March the 14th this year, and this year's theme is the big hairdo. There'll be all the people you normally associate with Comic Relief. I'm sure any number of surprise guests as well. Some big names coming in. I
People
imagine.
do turn up for it, which is good, isn't it?
They turn up for it. It's still a big event. It's great fun. I mean, you've got your children in need. That's lovely as well. And that's more associated with radio too, of course.
When you say, of course. With that bear.
With that bear and Terry, yeah.
When you say kind of, all the regular people are there, who are you talking about?
I'm talking about me, I'm talking about Lenny Henry will be there, no doubt. I'm talking about...
Dawn French.
Dawn French will
Jennifer
be there,
Saunders.
of course. Jennifer will be there. I'm talking about all the regulars.
It was mainly you, though, wasn't it?
No, I wasn't talking just about me.
Well, you put yourself first in that
No,
list.
I didn't.
You did. You said there'd be me, Lenny Henry.
I would so
And he
gladly...
peed out
You know
after
what, Sanjeev, I would so gladly take the night off. I'm happy to be there because it'll be fun!
It's a fun day!
Enjoy yourselves! What's wrong with you? Laugh! Laugh, you buggers! Lovely. I like that a lot. It's a new band that I'm unfamiliar with called Athlete.
We've played a track with them before. It's a new single that's out on March the 24th.
We were saying that's not a great name for a band. Then Sanjeev made that terrible joke.
Yeah, but
it was a 12-inch single. It would have been Athlete's Foot.
Yeah, and we didn't really laugh.
Oh,
you bully. You bully. You know full well you made that joke, and you're putting on the ethnic minority that's in the room.
You come in here with your dark skin and your limpid eyes,
Listen,
looking sexy. You don't expect a little bit of comeback.
Oh, you giveth with one hand and you...
What did we do last week that's upset you now?
No, you had Alan Davis on.
Yes.
He's very good. And there was an accusation you made about me, that I always play the race card.
Did Alan make that accusation?
No, you made it. But I just wanted to take this opportunity to say you're absolutely right. I always play the race card, as do you. You're a white man in everything I see you do.
I don't only play the race card, I also play the disability card with the old speech impediment. And why I'm still refused the bloody parking sticker for it, I don't know.
Listen, I was thinking about disability benefits on the way in today, right?
As we do.
Because there's loads of phobias, right?
Were you thinking about with a degree of anger and a sense of entitlement?
I was, yeah, but I kept it to myself because it was aimed at the bloke who was driving the car.
Okay.
But, what I was thinking was you can get disability benefits for if you've got a phobia of some sort.
Can you really?
Yeah, you can, if you're claustrophobic or if you're agoraphobic or whatever.
Fair enough, yeah.
But what if you've got, a fear of wearing nothing but gold?
Now you're thinking my kind of language. What if you suffer from triskaidekaphobia, the fear of the number 13?
Well, that's easily avoided. That's easily avoided because there's loads of other numbers.
No,
but if you could only wear gold...
Yeah, but you say that, but you're stuck in traffic behind the number 13 bus. You might need to pull over and park on a red route.
Wait a minute, no, that doesn't work, because if you didn't know it was the number 13 bus, you'd be all right.
You look up, you see the 13 in front of you.
No, you blindfold the patient and take them out with a dog.
Now you're being silly. Married to a dog.
You're married to a dog.
Briefly.
But if that was to cure something, though,
yeah,
wasn't
it was to cure... Well, obviously it was. It wasn't just random.
Yeah. Well, she was quite double-jointed. She could lick her own ears.
Now, stop that. You see...
What? Dogs can lick their ears.
We were enjoying your company and then you had to go too far.
Sorry, you were going to say something.
So, like an Indian. What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything.
You pay for Indian, you get Indian.
Doesn't mean anything. Sanjeev is involved in Comic Relief. The number to call again, 09065 500 500. Please give us a call for a fundraising kit. Before you go, though, you've got this movie deal still going, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's kind of, writing movies of different kinds and stuff. Which
and so, what? Any idea what the first project might be? Any idea for scripts right now that we can you can tease us with?
Well, funnily enough, when I was listening to your programme this morning, in 30 seconds apart, it's about call centres.
Ah, because the call centres, the BT call centres, they're moving them to India.
Yes, there are a lot of call centres that are already there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. India's one big call centre.
But whereabouts in it? Because I know there's some in Scotland.
Yes, that's in India.
Okay. They've moved Scotland.
Yeah, of course.
There's a film there. That's a special effects bonanza.
Loads of people just being very confused.
But Indians, because of course a lot of Indians speak very good English, of course, so I guess that's what it is. And so whereabouts are they? Would they be in Mumbai?
They're a lot of them are in Mumbai, but Bangalore. Bangalore.
I like the sound of Bangalore.
Yeah. You should go.
I hear Bangalore, I get hungry.
That's interesting.
I'm thinking of the food that you probably get in Bangalore, and I'm salivating.
They're all fast food outlets.
Oh, I'd love a fast food Indian right now.
Now, Bangalore is like a Silicon Valley. So all the computer stuff is kind of based.
And so that's where people... So if you phone up now and you want to find the number for... See, it doesn't make sense to me. I know I'm getting old, but surely it's more expensive to route a call to India than it is just to send it to, like, Milton Keynes.
No, it's more expensive.
To Milton Keynes?
Well, Milton Keynes is no longer in England.
Because of the rates?
Yeah.
They had to move it?
Yeah.
You know what, this isn't even entertaining anymore. I appreciate what you're doing there and you're trying hard for us, but frankly, you might as well go.
I think you're right. No,
why don't you claim back some of your Saturday, OK?
Oh, fair enough.
Head off, have some. Sanjeev, it's always a pleasure having you. You're going to come around my house tomorrow night?
Yeah, all right then.
Because we can watch that Madonna movie.
Yeah.
Swept Away, the Madonna movie.
I'm bring a Bollywood film round.
You're going to bring Dev Das round?
Yes.
What a double bill that is.
Do you want to bring some pakoras?
That'd be nice. But you know what? Already, I know if my wife...
Would you go all kind of Leslie Phillips for?
The two of us, two men alone, enjoying pakoras and an Indian movie. It's as if the days of the Raj are still with us. You wouldn't bring a fan along for who to
You'll be kicking my bum by the end of the day.
Get out!
Pankawala!
Take that out! Show me how to work that can opener again. Did you ever see that one about the guy who came back from India? There was a documentary show. brilliant television about this old guy who'd been a colonel out in India and he'd never done anything for himself, and they followed him around. He came back to live in like Deptford or somewhere, and he was at home. It was one of the most, it was poignant but funny, and he was trying to open himself some tea, and he'd always had Punkawallahs doing it for him, and he was trying to get the can, and in the end he went, "Oh, bugger it," and threw it. "I'm going out the pub." I think he ate at the pub for about 3 months when he first came out. Sanjeev, it's lovely to see you again.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. The single works as a single as well as a charity event. It's very good. The single is Gareth Gates' Spirit in the Sky with the Kumars. Try and get a copy of that if you can. All the money goes to Comic Relief, and the number to call for Comic Relief fundraising kit again is 09065 500 500. Please do get behind the
And in addition to that, Jonathan Ross is a guest on the Kumars at number 42 on Monday night.
Monday night.
So another night you're on the TV.
Of the series.
I'm on
you must be on every night next week.
Almost, but I tell you what, that day's not far off.
Well, Ross TV.
Write to your local MP, demand it. They'll listen. Thanks, Sanjeev.
Cheers.